Welcome, welcome, everyone. Hello. I missed you. We've been working so hard. How is everyone? Welcome, all your replayers. Tonight, we are going to be talking about the full moon in Capricorn, how to use this energy. We're going to be talking about the energies of July itself and then what this year is about. So, I am very tiny, and so is Melissa. I see that. So, hi, Celeste. Hi, Aries Dream Lover. So thank you, all you replayers. Thank you, you new ones, for coming in. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Cindy. I am the modern day spiritual advisor. I use multiple modalities to help you on your path. And now the author of my upcoming book series that I'm trying so hard to get out, Concepts Create Reality. I have the wonderful, beautiful diva herself, Sparkle Teeny, the Reiki master, life coach. She's like me. She's a multitasker, multi-modalities. So,
yes.
Hi, Cindy. So, Sparkle Teeny, let them know a little bit about yourself, please.
Well, hello again, everyone. I am Miss Diva Sparkle, Sparkle Teeny. Sparkle Titage, you may call me any sparkle that you like. Just don't call me the B word. It is not nice. I am a Reiki master, intuitive empath, and life coach. And I have several other things that I am working on currently right now. So I would like to add more things to my list of already long things. So,
right.
Very happy to be here.
Hello, Manuela. Hello, Tia. Hello, Jewel. Hello, Miss Ortiz. Hello, Amy, Maria, Chris, Eurudia. Is it Eurudia? I think it's Eurudia. Yeah. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. So, we're going to jump right into this. We're going to have a really, really good time. This is a lot of information. We're talking about the full moon in Capricorn, but all the energies in July, because July is really, really, really important. There's some really heavy, strong aspects. And then the year of 2017 is really important too. This is stuff that we have been working on. This is stuff where I'm seeing it all come together, even when I started the tarot stuff way back 2 years ago. So Chiron, that bastard, she said that bastard needs to get out of my sight. I see it there in the chart. Yeah, so I'll talk a little bit about Chiron and how to move through that if that's a question for you. Mm-hmm. It wasn't on my thing, but I will talk a little bit about it and what Chiron is exactly and what it expects from you and how to use the energy. So you hope things will go better. Things will go from your perspective, right? So we got a lot of things to cover tonight. This is the thing. As a spiritual advisor, I don't just want to give you the information. This is what makes me different than everybody else, myself. And listen, when I say me, I mean the team. Okay. So what makes us different than everyone else is that we want to give you modalities. We want to give you, okay, you have the information. Now, what do we do with that? Right? How's that supposed to help us? What do we do? I don't know what to do. Right? Because one thing is to become aware, but then the second step is to actually do something about it to help you. Right? So that's what we're going to be talking about. That's what Melissa or Sparkle Teeny and I are going to be not just telling you the energies, but giving you stuff to do, giving you stuff to help you in this time. So, the full moon in Capricorn started at 11:06 Pacific Standard Time. 11:06 Pacific Standard Time. So that would be like 2. It's going to be like, what time is it going to be over there? 11, 12, 1, 2. Yeah, 2:06, right? I want to be empowered. So you already are empowered. All right. So let's talk about the full moon. What does the full moon mean? So the full moon is all about completion. That's what the full moon means. The full moon means letting go. Mm-hmm. So how can we do this? There are several things that you can do. And depending on your aspect, depending on your perception, you may resonate with some more than the others. There's not a law or a rule about whether you can do 2 or 1 or 3 or all or none, right? But the more that you help yourself, the easier it'll be to get through to you, right? So that you can complete these things that you're wanting to complete. So one of the ways to do it is to take salt baths. That is clearing your energy, that is cleansing yourself, that is helping you let go of stuff, right? Helping you complete and let go of things. So salt bath for 10 minutes, no longer an Epsom salt bath. Epsom salt bath for 10 minutes. Thank you, Crystal. Epsom salt bath for 10 minutes, no longer. This has been tried and tested by me. If you go longer than 10 minutes, you will start reabsorbing that energy. So you just want to do it for 10 minutes. At 10-minute mark, you're probably going to want to stay in there. It's time to get out. But you can also go back in. You can just make fresh water and go back in. Okay? Yeah. The other thing, too, are different rituals. And so people often ask, myself and Sparkletini, what can we do? What ritual should we be doing? Or what prayer or what meditation or what should we be doing on the full moon? And I think Melissa has some great things that we can use. So can you let them know a little bit about that?
Yes, I did some research and found that there were some pretty basic ones that are done. However, I like things simple. There were some that they called basic that were like elaborate. Calling in the 4 elements and lighting candles and all this thing. However, I feel like for the releasing, of course, on the full moon, I feel like if you can get outside in the full moon, the actual under
bathing,
the moon,
in
that energy, that is one way of just sitting there and meditating and just releasing everything that you want to release. That is one way. That's a basic way for me.
And I agree, because power and intention is I mean, intention is powerful. It's powerful.
Yes,
so when you intend,
that is.
So I agree with that.
And then just sitting there and just having a conversation with the moon and saying, look, I want to release this, and this.
Right.
And just putting it out there. I mean, speaking aloud, of course, is the best way. Right. I know some people may feel a little embarrassed and may not want to talk loud or whatever. Not shouting, just speaking aloud, because the sound of your voice is a vibration in itself. So you want to project that out there and just say, I want to release this. I want to release this. And after, and so it is. And that's it. Just
and you always have spirit, your guides, and your higher self helping you do it. So, but the power, we're going to do a video about intention, the power of intention and focus. So, what's the next thing? What are other rituals that you?
Another way that you can do a ritual or releasing ritual is to actually, this one involves a little bit more, just creating a small sacred space if you don't have one already. Some already have altars or different places that they meditate already set up. And what you can do is just create that space, smudge it with some sage or Palo Santo, and just clear out that any negative or stagnant energy that may be around. And then you want to be able to kind of sit and meditate a little bit on the things that you want to release and writing them down. Make a list, write down all the things that you want to release. And also have a candle. You want to have a candle there, of course, because you want to be able to, when you're done with this list, you want to light that list and let it go up. So you want to have something also there. You're going to need fireproof. If you have a cauldron that you can use, or if you have some type of fireproof thing that you want to be able to put this list in and watch it burn. And as I was doing this research, I found that the faster it burns is the more that you want to release what it is that you have put on this list.
That makes sense. That energy.
Yeah. So if it's like doesn't want to light, or if it takes a long time, it may be something that you're not quite ready to release yet. So that might be something for you to look at. So,
Right.
so you can make up one long list, or if you want to, you can make like little slips of paper and make separate and just read each one aloud and then light them on fire and let them
Right.
burn.
And there's
then,
something very powerful in doing that too. It's very powerful to like do
yes,
the
yes,
action of seeing it letting go and seeing it just go and
yes,
float away and go into the
watching it
cauldron.
go, and watching that smoke just go, and and that's
Releasing that energy. Yeah, just
right,
releasing
right,
that energy.
exactly, exactly. I also read that there are some places that say that you can also have like a bowl of water after you do that particular ritual. You want to let the candle burn until it burns all the way down, and then you want to take your hands and cleanse them in the water. Um,
Mm,
and
nice.
that is that's like the thing that says, I've let it go. It's
Right.
gone. It's done. I've cleansed from the old,
Right.
and now I'm ready for the new, for that to
Right.
begin.
Well, you can look at
So,
that a couple of ways because, like, water is a
yeah,
conduit and it'll also help you transform the energy. So, with you putting your hands and releasing that stuff, it's transforming energy and letting it flow,
exactly,
right?
exactly. That is true. But really, for any of these things, really, you kind of want to just use your intuition. Be
Right.
creative. If it's putting a piece of paper in a balloon and letting it
Mm-hmm.
go, do that. If it's whatever it is that you feel is your way of letting go, that is
Mm-hmm.
really the important part, because
Exactly.
the more you connect to that, of course, connect to the ritual that you're doing, the better it will be. So you
Right.
want to make sure that it's going to be something that is going to come from your heart, and it's going to be able to help you with that releasing process. So basically, just get creative uh, and doing these rituals. And then, of course, after you've done that, you want to make sure that you have a journal or a piece of paper or something to write with, so that you can then, after that, look at, okay, now that I've released all of this, now what do I intend to come in? What do I
Exactly.
want?
Focus
What
and
do I
intend on
want?
that.
Right. You want to intend on what you want to see coming into your life. Um,
Right.
so you could write that in a journal. You could write it on a sheet of paper. Just, or you can make a vision board.
Right.
That's another way of doing that. You can take some magazines and paste pictures if you're wanting a new house or a particular car, or you're wanting to open a business or whatever that may be.
Right.
Um, put those things on somewhere where you can see it and
Right.
look at it and see yourself in that particular space.
Right.
So that's pretty much what I
For the
found in
rituals,
doing
right. And
research for that. Yeah.
And remember, there's remember, writing is a vibration. So getting it from your
Hmm.
thought to paper and writing it, you're opening up those frequencies. You're opening up that
Yes.
vibration. And so writing it or saying it, that's a vibration too. Saying it out loud
Yes.
as if it's happening. So
Hmm.
all of that will help. To intend or to focus and bring that in. You're opening that vibration to bring that
Yes.
in. But this
Hmm.
is why this stuff is important. It's important because as spiritual beings, as energetic, we'll just say energetic. We'll take the spirit out of it. Well, as energetic beings, we are limitless. We are huge. We are limitless. We created this earth. We created dimensions. We created universes, right? But in this aspect, in our particular aspect on
Hmm.
this earth, we can only hold so much energy in our body, in our energetic field here in this resonance, because this resonance is more
Yes.
dense, right? So the reason
Yes.
that it's important to let these things go is because spirit, your higher self, source, oneness, God, whatever you call
Mm-hmm.
them, the angels, they've all heard what you want. They've all heard you. They've heard your cries. They've heard your pleas. They've heard you. And they are trying to get you there. But if you do not let go of old energy,
Mm-hmm.
you are not making room for new energy to come in. So all your blessings, all of these things that you're wanting, all of these relationships, these homes and cars and money and all of this, you can't fit it in your resonance unless you let go of this stuff. And this is why we want this to make this so important. It's important for you to let go, not because, and spirit and them, they're not going to make you, because you're at where you're at because you want to be there.
Right.
And if they did it for you, then what's the whole point? You
That
have
is
to
so
do it.
true.
You have to make the choice to do it, and they will help guide you. But you have to let go so that you can bring that energy in.
That's
Make
right.
sense? Yes. Old
Good.
energy like an X. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Old energy like an X. So
Mm-hmm.
another thing that you can use for the full moon is crystals, or crystals. Sorry,
Mm-hmm.
are crystals. So, what types of
That's right.
crystals do you see? And then we'll move on to the aspects of. I'll talk about binaural beats, and then we'll move on to the aspects of what's going on for the full moon and what's going on in July.
Yes. Well, for the crystals, and of course, I have, as usual, lost my paper. I'm just always like organized today. Please excuse me.
It's all that
Uh,
fire energy. It's all that fire
I have
energy.
this whole day has just been like, what is going
Mm-hmm.
on?
It's the
Um,
full moon.
the uh, the crystals that I would recommend for releasing this old, stuck, stagnant energy. The first one that I would recommend is malachite. Um,
I love malachite.
is definitely, and we've heard of that. We talked about this actually last weekend.
Yeah.
Um,
Watch
and
our other videos about
this,
crystals.
yes, this is definitely a very good crystal for releasing old emotions, old stuff,
Right.
and letting that go. So that is one of the crystals that I recommend. The other crystal I recommend is a smoky quartz, which
Mm.
is something that most of us have. I know I've
Hmm.
got several smoky quartz.
She's saying that because she has everything. She thinks everybody has everything.
Well, of course, everybody
Hmm.
likes crystals, right? So smoky quartz is also one for helping you to get rid of that negative, blocked, stagnant energy. So,
Right.
so that's also a great crystal to work with for releasing all of this old stuff.
Right. Right.
Um, so when it comes to because some of us like to do aromatherapy, which I'm not much into aromatherapy. I can't really say that I'm a big aromatherapy
Right.
fan. Um, but when it comes to releasing uh, all of that energy, one good one is, and I think this is pronounced ylang ylang. I've heard
Hmm.
it pronounced lang ylang or lang
Hmm.
lang, whatever.
Right.
But that is a very good releasing aromatherapy oil. And another one that we've all heard of is sandalwood, and that is
Love
also a very
sandalwood.
good because it's calming. It's emotionally balancing. It's very good for releasing
Hmm.
um, those energies. So those are the oils and the crystals for releasing. Um, did we want to go with what we want to do for the other things, or did you want to wait?
No, we'll wait. So, again, these are just some
Okay.
modalities that we're talking about. These are just some of the things because some of them are going to resonate with you. Not everything's going to resonate with you. But why should we do this, right? Why should we even do this? Because it's about completion. And when I'm saying that Spirit won't do it for you, it's because you wanted to complete these things before you moved forward. But sometimes we get, we feel like we get stuck. We're not really stuck. We're just learning, right? So if you feel that it's time to complete something and you feel like it's time to let go, like this is an issue that's just been coming up and it's just been coming up and it's just been coming up and it's just been coming up, then you'll know that it's time to release and to complete it. You want to complete it because, again, it's holding you back from your blessing. It's holding you back from your manifestations. It's holding you back from the new energy because in your resonance for your body, the world that you're creating, if you understand that we create our world, we create everything, that means we're holding that space for that. We created it, we're holding the space for it. We can't get the new space, we can't get the new stuff if we don't let go of the old stuff. Okay, so aromatherapy, salt baths, the rituals, the crystals, and then I use binaural beats. I've been doing binaural beats for you guys. I'm going to be doing more binaural beats, but we need to do, I have one for fear and guilt because that could be a major thing or a major reason. So let's move on to what's going on. The year of 2017. The year of 2017 is all about overcoming those fears. It's all about 2015, 2016 was about those fears slapping you in the face and being like, this is what you got, this is what it is, and you just froze. You froze. You were trying to move through it and you froze. And I'm talking about on the whole, the energy. This year is about actually facing those fears and saying, you know what, I've had this fear long enough. This is really what I want. I'm really centered. I've been clearing, and thank you, but no thank you. I don't want to sit in that fear anymore. And that's what 2017 is about, growing through that. Okay. So the full moon is in Capricorn and it's conjunct Pluto, which means it's on Pluto, right? So the full moon in Capricorn, Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, and Saturn is all about hard work. Hard work before you get your reward. So with with full moon being in Capricorn, it's about working to get your reward. Working, get your reward. That's how Capricorn wants to be in this full moon. And it's your emotions, right? But the sun is in Cancer and it's opposing. It's also, so Cancer is like, sun is also, Cancer is also, Mars is in Cancer and the sun is in Cancer right now. And it's opposing the full moon. It's opposing Cappy. So Capricorn is all about work to get your stuff. Work. It's very earthy. It's work, right? Work hard to get your reward because it's ruled by Saturn. And Cancer is an alpha. Cancer works, but Cancer wants to stay safe. Cancer wants to be safe. So the full moon in Cappy, Saturn is about opposing. It's so funny because when I think of Saturn, I think of that song. She works hard for the money. That song. So that's how you treat Saturn. Yeah. She works hard for her money, so you better treat her right? So Pluto is right. And then it's on Pluto on top of that. So you've got the sun and you got Cancer and you got Cappy moving back and forth. I got to work, but I want to stay safe. I got to work, but I want to stay safe. I got to work, but I want to stay safe, right? And then you got Pluto. And Pluto, that little bastard. Pluto, yeah, that's what I like to call him, Pluto. So Cancer is all about safety, feeling safe, feeling comfortable. Cancer wants to sit on the couch and stay safe and eat his bonbons and put the blankie on and feel good and feel safe and feel comfortable, right? Cancer is all about the home. Yep. And Capricorn is like, nope, I want to go. But then Pluto likes to come in and drop bombs. Pluto's about transformation. Pluto's about being your authentic self. So Pluto, if you're not working it, if you're not balancing it, Pluto will come in and drop that bomb and then walk away. That's like Pluto drops the mic and then walks away. That's kind of how Pluto is. Pluto will show you what you haven't done and will transform it, like throw it out at you, right? And then we have Venus in Gemini and then Mercury in Leo. So as much as Cancer and Capricorn are going to work hard and be serious and have emotions and try to balance all that, you've got Venus and Mercury over here on this side saying, wait a minute. We like to play. It's time to play. It's time to have fun. It's time to relax. It's time to laugh. It's time to get into that higher vibration. When Leo and Gemini get together, they want to play, right? Mm-hmm. I know because I've dated Leos, and that's how we are. We want to play. We just play. So it's finding that balance of Leo and Gemini. Leo's in Mercury. So Leo is all about, I'm going to talk about this. I'm going to get it all out. I'm going to have some fun. We're going to play about it. And Gemini is like, yeah, let's play. And it's that balance because Capricorn and Cancer are both like, no, we have to work on this stuff. It's serious. It's our path. It's our life. It's our whatever we want to, this takes work, right? So in this month, this full moon is about, with these aspects going on, this full moon is about truth, true desire, your true adventure, your true wants, your true needs. But you'll be pulled in fear of moving forward, taking risks, because Cappy takes risks, but Cancer does not. So as Pluto is telling you, be truthful about your desires, be truthful about your wants, be truthful about your needs. Cancer's like, well, I want to, but I want to stay safe and I want to be comfortable, right? So it will also be about knowing your emotional limits. How much and what type of risk are you willing to take? How uncomfortable are you willing to be to get where you want to be in life? It's a time to look in your heart because Pluto is self-honesty and integrity, like I said before. So how do you really feel? And trust me, you can't lie to Pluto because I'm telling you, he will come in and drop that bomb. He will come in and drop that bomb. Okay?
Yes.
So, on top of all that, in the month of July, we also have Neptune retrograding. So, all that illusion that we've been seeing, now that Neptune is retrograding, and Neptune is all about the beauty and the illusion and looking beautiful and things feeling good and things looking much better and things not being so practical. Well, now that it's retrograding with all this stuff going on, Neptune's like, I'm kind of out of this. I'm kind of staying back. And with it staying back, it's pulled the wool over everybody's eyes. I mean, it's pulled the wool back from the illusion. So,
right.
All the illusion that you once saw over for now, with this aspect, we're seeing things in a practical manner. That's what you'll be seeing things in a practical manner, which is how Capricorn likes it anyways, right? So with this push and pull, you have to ask yourself, and this is the Cappy part, are you going to push through this little short time of feeling uncomfortable so you can get in that huge reward, so you can get to that huge reward you've been dreaming about? Because that's about expanding and stretching, which is what Capricorn wants to do. Or are you going to play it safe, stay home, cuddle on the couch, and wonder what if, which is what the Cancer will do. So these are the questions that you need to be asking yourself. And now remember, Mars is in Cancer opposing, so it's going to let you come up with all sorts of valid excuses as to why you can't. And they are valid. Let me make that very clear. With Sagittarius in Saturn, these are going to be valid points that Cancer is going to come up with, right? So they're going to be valid. It's almost like me. Well, I can't do something because I can't go out in the day because I'm allergic to the sun. Well, that's a valid excuse, but that's what I'm saying. If I want to stretch and I want to expand, then I need to find a way, don't I? I need to get out of my comfort zone. So it's kind of like that. These things are going to be valid. Cancer's trying to stay safe. So, but if you decide to play it safe, remember, and this is really, really, really important. Saturn is in Sagittarius now. So it's full of adventure. Mm-hmm. And it's moving into it's moving into Capricorn. But come September, it's going to leave us for 27 years. So if you don't get this, you are really not going to be liking the next phase of your life. Mm-mm. Because you're going to be wondering what if, right? So although most here, and listen, so what should you do? Should you say, hey, whatever, I only live this once? Or some of you will say, well, no, we have reincarnation, so we're going to come back and do it again. We can come back and do it again. So let me say this. So although most here may say, well, we reincarnate, so the you only live once thing may not apply. Remember, though we came here, we can come back. It will not be the same because we are living in this space-time with these particular aspects. And so next time will be a different space-time and different aspects. Same lessons, different aspects, different space-time. Right? Yes. So you can use Jupiter and Neptune aspect. They are quintuxing, which means that you will have deeper connection to source, spirit, higher self, and ask them for guidance. Like if you're getting confused, ask them for guidance. It's always going back to your center. Go back to your center. Mm-hmm. If you're like, I'm being pulled this way and I'm being pulled this way and I'm so confused and I don't know, that's why Jupiter and Neptune are aspecting the way that they are, so that you can go back to center and you'll have this deeper connection and you'll have this understanding, right? Also remember that Saturn is in positive energy flow with Uranus and Aries, or Uranus, sorry, Uranus and Aries. So Uranus and Aries are about individual power of what you can do. Mm-hmm. And both are they're trining Neptune in Leo. So being childlike and playful and in laughter. And this is the thing, as much as all this is important, we have been working for so long now, for years, some of us have been really focused and really trying and really just done with it all. And you know what we forgot? We forgot to laugh. We've forgotten to live life. Mm-hmm. We've forgotten that we can smile, that you can be happy, that you're doing just fine. So don't forget to do that. It's very important because that will get you into that vibration. And that vibration is where your blessings and your manifestations are. And spirits, they're saying, well, it's right here. You got to get here. You got to get to these vibrations, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
And with that Mars in Cancer,
yeah,
you can have, remember, Mars in Cancer, you can have passive aggressive and being manipulated behaviors, right? So with these energies, so be sure to avoid games and using guilt for power struggles, right? So step into the Neptune energy and see the bigger picture, because Neptune is all about the bigger picture. Step into those energies and love unconditionally. Ask yourself the question so things are going to be happening in the month of July where they're just going to be irritated. And I saw Rishi say, I'm already irritated, I'm frustrated. So that's all this stuff going on. And you need to ask yourself, you're responsible for you. So ask yourself the question, is this really going to matter in 3 years? When the situation comes up or somebody does something or you feel like somebody did you wrong or you feel like ask yourself the question, is this really going to matter in 3 years? And if the answer is no, then let it go. If the answer is yes, then that's a boundary. Don't let it go.
Yeah.
But be very truthful with yourself, because remember Pluto. Pluto's going to call you on your shit. Okay? The sun is trining Neptune, and it's about seeing the bigger picture. right? See the
Mm-hmm.
bigger vision. Now, the North Node is in Leo. This is all happening in July. The Sun is moving into Leo like the 22nd. So right now it's in Cancer, and that's why it's really emotional. But the North Node is in Leo. And again, it's about playing and laughter and raising your vibration, because your North Node is about your path. Your North Node is about your life here, your purpose. That's what the North Node is. And it wants you to play. It wants you to be happy. It's trying to get you to see that. It's giving you some energy for that, right? We have been focused so long and too long on working on this and being too serious, and we've forgotten to live. Your South Node is in Aquarius. South Node right now, these are the energies. So the South Node is in Aquarius. North Node is in Leo. With it being in Aquarius, what you're going to see is in your life purpose, on your path. If it's not about the bigger picture, if it's not about humanity, if it's not helping you this way, then you're going to want to let it go. Okay? So, also in July, there's a grand trine of fire, right? So this is probably mid-July. Grand trine of fire with Jupiter. Jupiter is in Libra. So choosing our people, situations, and things wisely. And if you don't, well, remember Pluto. If you're not matching vibrations, he will come in and throw a bomb. With Pluto, you must own your authentic self, your authentic power. Do not compare yourself to anyone, because Neptune wants you to see the bigger picture. Okay? And remember, Venus is in Gemini and Mercury is in Leo, so playtime. But you have to be your authentic self. So my advice for this month, and before I get to that, how to raise your vibration. So it's really, really, really interesting. And this is, I'm bringing this up. I'm going to do a video about this, but I'm bringing this up now because I think it's really, really important to help us get into that better vibration or finer vibration or higher vibration of love and laughter and smiling and all of that. So during my writing my book and stuff, I remembered that I read this book of, I forgot the name of it, Power versus Force, right? Mm-hmm. And so this guy has a scale of vibration, right? And so, you know, the lower vibration, I think it starts at 20 and it's shame. And then fear is at 100. And then courage is at 200. And then love is at 500. And I won't go over all of it because I'm going to do a video about it. But love is at 500. And what they found was vibration of love is 500. And the vibration of courage is 200, right? But what they found was one person at 500, and this is why this is important, one person at 500 can influence and change 750,000 people.
That's a lot.
One person at 500. This is why it's important for you to do you to get yourself in that vibration. And I promise you, the way the physics works, and it's already been proven, if you put yourself in that vibration, your world and those people will be influenced by that vibration. And you will have that change. But it starts with you. It starts with me. It starts with you. It starts with all of you, right?
That's right.
So I think that's really, really important. So my advice this month is to veer your course. Stay your course while balancing self-love and care and the actions and letting go. You have to celebrate life, enjoy, laugh, play, smile, be happy. Use all that fire energy to do this because it's there. That's what it's there for. Use it to help you. And I think using binaural beats, I think using the modalities that we did, and I know Melissa uses affirmations as well. So I know that you wanted to show them an affirmation or give them an affirmation to use.
Yeah, I actually with this information that that you have been talking about, I was working on some affirmations that can be used. And of course, you can make your own affirmations. This is just like examples of what you can do or say. Um, One of them is, it is safe for me to move forward in life. And of course, that is referring to the Cancerian
Right.
side. And of course, the Capricorn side wanting to and moving forward. And that is one of the affirmations. Another one that I have is that I balance work and play effortlessly. That's a simple one that you can say. Wake up in the morning and just say that, and just move
Those are
on
good
with the day.
ones. Right.
Yeah. So, well, I do have one more.
Yep.
I am
Absolutely.
able to balance hard work with the ability to have fun and to care for me daily.
Oh, I love that one. Can you say that one again? I love that one.
I am able to balance hard work with the ability to have fun and care for me daily. So
So can
that
we
was,
all say this together? Can you say that one more time? Like lead us in saying that, because I think that's so important, that affirmation. And just to
yeah.
say it out loud, can everybody just say it out loud with us? So I'll let her lead this. Give us the first line.
I am able
I am able
to balance hard work
to balance hard work
with the ability to
with the ability to
have fun and
have
care for my, I'm sorry, to have fun and care for me daily.
with the ability to have fun and care for me daily.
Yes.
I love that. I really, really like that one. So
Yep.
maybe you guys, if you like affirmations, maybe this is one that you should like. Because remember, vibrations. Speaking is vibration. If you're
Hmm.
trying to manifest your stuff and you're letting go of things, then be in it as if, and talk as if, and speak as if, and vibrate at that. And then
Yeah.
it's just about the unfolding, right? I'm going to start doing videos and talking about manifestation, but this is all I wanted to get to the core of things first. As
That's good.
much as that's a quick way to, everybody talking about law of attraction and all of
Hmm.
that. I'm a different type of spiritual teacher. I think you need to teach foundations first. And so that's why I'm giving you all this stuff, for all of you guys, this stuff
Yeah.
first, because it starts with us. It starts with the foundation, so that when we talk about all the laws and when we talk about the actual manifestation, you'll understand it. You won't just listen to me tell you the stuff. You'll know it so that you can go apply it and manifest your life, right?
That's
So
right.
I thank everybody for coming in tonight. For those of you that are replayers now, um, thank you so
You
much
got it,
for
Maria.
watching. We're gonna talk to the people in chat and see if we can answer any questions. If you liked what you saw, please subscribe. We have
Oh,
almost
did you
daily
want me to go
videos.
over the other two crystals?
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely. Sorry.
for
Oh, sorry, guys. Don't
continuing,
leave then. I forgot. I
for
totally forgot. I'm sorry.
continuing
So
to
these are.
continue on. I have two crystals, two basic ones. The first one is fluorite, which we all know and I love, and actually I'm wearing it right now because it keeps you clear and just, able to keep moving and take care of what you need, and also helps to balance you as well. So that helps.
Absolutely.
That's good. Another one is clear quartz, which I recommend everyone have clear quartz. That's just Crystal 101.
Right.
Because this is actually an all-purpose crystal, and that this one helps to keep a protective shield, and of course it transmutes energy. So with the fluorite and the clear quartz, and those two working together, it those are the two best ones for use while you're saying your affirmations. meditating on a daily basis, or
Right.
however you sit and have that alone time to center and balance yourself. Using those crystals helps to give you that extra power with that.
Right. When you can't do it anymore. Like some of you are just so tired and you just can't do it anymore
Yeah.
right now. That's what a crystal's for. It will hold that vibration for you. It will help transmute that vibration for you.
So true. The two essential oils that I recommend, first one is chamomile. That is like,
Yeah, that's a great one.
That is an awesome one. And also lavender. And of course, a lot of people or like when they want to sleep great at night or something like that. So those are the two that I recommend as far as the essential oils, and those are the two crystals that I recommend as well. So
I think those are great. I think those are really, and again, these are just modalities to help you use, to help you do the completion, to help you use these energies, to help you get what you guys feel is stuck, unstuck, to help you move forward so that you could release, so that you could manifest your dreams, so that you can bring those things in. These are the things that you just want. If anything resonates with you, then use those. You don't have to use just one. You can use all. You can use none. It's kind of up to you. It's your perception. It's your path. True. The other thing, too, is to understand, and I say this in my book, and I'll say this now, these energies are here to help you. They do not define you. Your chart doesn't define you. You are a powerful, powerful, powerful being. So you can step into and out of these energies at any time. It is your perception. It is your intention. It is your focus. So for some of you that are like, Cryon, I'm so tired of it, or my rising is in blah, 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 so I have to do it this way. That's a bunch of hogwash. And that's not to take anything away from who you are. I just want to expand your knowledge. Do not be defined by just your chart, by just that. This is why my book is coming out. It's to help you understand all the aspects of who you are, but then all together understand that you are a whole being already. You have been all of these things already. So you can grow from this. You can learn from this. You can be more. It's up to you. It's up to you. Right? So true. It's hard for me to tell what direction to go. Sometimes when I keep changing, I definitely need to work on manifesting better because it's like I'm stuck here. Yeah. Thanks, sweetie. I hope we lean in the right way. Lavender's relaxing. Listen, you're always leaning in the right way. It's not about right or wrong. It's about your aspect. It's about your perception. You will know it because what is your heart and soul and your mind desire in one? When they are in balance and they are in one, that's your GPS to know where to go. That's where you want to go next, right?
Right.
That's how you know. I prove my chart invalid and daily. Yes. So I always say this about astrology. It's your signs, the planets that we're in. These are tendencies. They're tendencies. They don't define you. They're tendencies. They're the things that you veer more towards, but it doesn't define you. You're much more than that. Grade 12 to be able to move forward this fall in college. I've never almost finished something this close to even finish. That's really, really great, Crystal. That's really great. So, that's awesome. Yeah, that's really great. My signal this week, is this going to be posted on YouTube to watch later? Yes, absolutely. So does anybody have any other questions? We were talking about Cryon. I know Cryon had I know somebody was asking about, I think it was White Lily, was asking about, sorry, did I say Cryon? Chiron. Crayon. I'm not an astrologer. I just play one on TV. I do want to preface that. I forgot to make that disclaimer. I am not an astrologer. I am a hypnotherapist, a spiritual advisor, a psychic medium. I have a lot of things under my belt, except for astrology certification, because I had a choice on my path whether to go astrology or hypnotherapy, and I went hypnotherapy because because I'm specialized in past life, life between life, before life, after life, all of that. So I just thought I could do better in that. I just thought I could help more that way. But I'm always learning. I'm always researching. I have grown through time and through all of my experiences and through all of my, clients over the years and over the things, and just have always resonated with astrology. So I am not, but like I said, I play one on TV. So Chiron. So what I do is I give you my aspect, and what the reason I know this stuff is because I have the beings, and one of them who I call the teacher. And so the teacher helps me understand these concepts, and then I can relay them to you guys. And so let's talk about Chiron. I can't get that right. Let's talk about Chiron. So Chiron, the way to deal with Chiron, or what it wants, or the energy that it is that it's like this warrior spirit, right? So it just reminds me of my late husband and my fiance. Like, it doesn't matter what type of pain or what type of anguish or what type of anything that they were going through, or that Chiron is making you go through. Chiron, with that energy, through the pain, it must go on. Through the pain, it must go on. It just does. That's how you heal through Chiron. Because what happens is Chiron wants you to keep going. Chiron wants you to keep going in spite of your pain, in spite of your trauma, in spite of. That's how Chiron is. So it wants you to keep going. It wants you to keep helping. It wants you to keep positive. It wants you to keep doing this so that you can overcome the things in your life, because through that, other people will be healed. So through your healing of that, other people will be healed because they see what you can do. This is where I've talked about this before. This soul group is here to show humanity that we are much more than our bodies. Through all the disease, through all the trauma, through all of it, we can do things to our bodies in spite of. And that's Chiron, right? So I hope that helps. Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. So does anybody have any other questions?
Ginger asked if there was any advice for this moon bathing birthday female. Oh, well, I guess happy birthday, Ginger. But I guess it depends on what kind of advice you're seeking at this time. One thing you can do is cleanse your crystals in the full moonlight. That's something that you can do.
Right.
That would, because, anyone who has or works with crystals, they work hard for us. Very, very hard.
Right.
There are some that don't need cleansing as often. However, it's always a good practice to...
Well, they just feel better. It's like you getting a bath. You just feel better, right? So the crystals are going to feel better.
And just, and let them have their moon bath or whatever. Me, I have probably too many crystals, and I'm too lazy to do that. So I mix up some sea salt and give them a salt water bath. And
right.
The ones that can actually play in the salt water, I let them, have a beach day and, and cleanse them and then get them all ready for the next bout of whatever I'll be working.
The next bout of whatever. Mm-hmm. So she says, so Maria said, what about eclipse coming up? So I'll do a video, or we'll do a teaching about the eclipse. We've got so many things going on. We're doing the numerology series. I'm going to bring out, I'm going to do the video about, I can't even remember right now because I've been doing so many things. But I know that This is the moon series. So we're doing the full moon, the waxing moon, the waning moon, and the new moon. Right. And then we'll do the eclipse in that series. So I'm getting the video prepared for the thing that I just told you about intention and focus. I'm also we're going to be doing the, what was the other one that I was going to do? I forgot. I told you I'm like forgetting because I've been like doing so much. Yeah. The ringing in the ears. So we're going to do astral projection, ringing in the ears. We're going to do a whole bunch of things. So we're going to do these series. Right now we're working on the numerology series, the repeating numbers, the synchronicity. Again, there's a method to my madness. It's all about giving you the foundation. It's all about giving you the foundation of getting prepared for, what I'm going to be really teaching in the next couple of years is the manifestation. And I mean true manifestation. I talked about this when I first started this channel.
Yes.
It's taken me a long time to bring it out because with great power comes great responsibility, right? That's my Sag side. So my Sag side says with great power comes with great responsibility. Right. So the stuff that I use works, and there's a reason that just the law of attraction, if you're just using that, doesn't work. But until I talked to Spirit a long time ago when I started this channel, I've been talking to them for years, and said, if I'm going to teach this, then they need a foundation. And so that's why this book's coming out. That's why all this stuff is happening. But until you get the foundation, you're not going to understand it. And you can see it. You'll see me do it, but you're not going to, unless you completely understand. So there's like 1 billion people teaching law of attraction and manifestation, but I'm going to teach it the way that it's going to manifest. So, but depending on your vibration, because we manifest constantly, we're manifesting 24/7. So we manifest this world, we manifest the life, we manifest all the time. So it's not like you can't manifest, but what vibration are you going to manifest in? And so the things that y'all are talking about wanting to manifest, the abundance, the more money, you got to be in that vibration. And until you're see a glimpse of that vibration, you're not going to be able to do it. So that's what I'm trying to get everybody to. It's a lot of work.
Yes.
But remember, there is help, because if we vibrate at 500, which is love, just one person can do 750,000, can help change the vibration of 750,000 people. Is that not a wonderful thing? There is hope for humanity. There is hope for humanity. And this is not just talking out of my ass. This is stuff that's documented.
That's awesome. So awesome.
Yep. So does anybody have any other? I hear telephone ringing lately. Ringing in my ears is kind of like a spirit doorbell. Yeah. Why do I get the ringing in my ears all the time? Yeah, so I'm going to talk about that. I'm doing a video on that. I will be bringing out the video on that. What else? Making moon water. Yay, Ginger. That sounds fun. I think I missed some of the comment. Does anybody have any other questions before we go? I know we came on late. We were having some technical difficulties.
Maria.
What'd she say? Moon
Well,
wine.
she was that that she hears the ringing and it's usually followed by a spirit. And then she said that and if someone told her that she should tell them that she's not home,
right?
She says she's tried that, but they can see her. So,
right.
So I guess you can't really get away from that, but you got to set a boundary and tell them, hey, not now.
Mm-hmm. So Sylvia said, I keep seeing number 817. What does it mean? It means different things to different people. So unless I worked with you and asked you some questions, if it's not repeating numbers, which is the series that we're doing, if
Yeah.
it's like certain numbers, then it would depend on your perspective. So is that a number that you have, and it can be different for different people, because I've had where a particular number was a client of mine, and in hypnotherapy, it was a past life thing. So it would depend on you, and I would know until I worked with you. I can further the series and do specific numerology and tell you what vibration is in each number. But right now we're doing the repeating numbers. So I don't know, maybe that will help. Ignore them. My ignoring game is strong. Excuse me, Spirit. I'm not home now. Please leave a message. Yeah, that will work.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so if you're hearing that straight pitch in your ear, it's sort of a high-pitched noise. Always, always, always check to make sure that you don't have tinnitus. So always go to the doctor and make sure that you don't have tinnitus, because that's a different thing. But I don't know that tinnitus isn't connected to this thing. I finally found proof of where this is coming from. And so we have a lot of things to talk about. I'm excited for this channel. I'm so happy to have Melissa here and T when she can come on Indigo Tarot. We haven't been able to do the tarot readings. It's just my time is, it's just crazy right now.
Can imagine.
So I thank Melissa for coming in, and I thank David for helping and all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What does hearing a gunshot mean? I was in total silence. I don't know. Could be you were hearing another dimension. That's what I'm feeling. Almost sounds like the hearing test. Yeah, absolutely, Gemini.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's okay. I knew it stepping into this, and I'm excited for the future. I'm excited for myself. I'm excited for, listen, I'm just like you guys. I told you guys, I'm not a lot of us here, a lot of the gurus, spiritual advisors, enlightened ones, whatever you want to call everyone. We're not the ones of the past. We're not the gurus of the past who sit on the mountain and hold space. It's not who we are. We came here to do it with you. So I wanted to experience life too, and there are things that I have to do too, and I want to experience too, and I want to come into too. So I'm excited for all of us.
That's exactly right.
Full moon is first house conjunct natal Mars. Yes. Absolutely. So, we talked about that earlier, how it's with Mars. So yeah, we'll do one on eclipse as well. And I never say this, but for those of you that want any of my services, want to talk to me as a spiritual advisor, you can always email me at yourpath39@gmail. Anybody that wants Reiki, you have a Reiki master looking at you right there. She will do Reiki sessions on Sunday, and usually people do super chat for that. But it's only for an hour, so if she doesn't get to you, you may want to, you can give them your email, so they may want to contact you to get a Reiki session.
Yes, my email is prosperitychannel78@gmail.com, and I'm going to put it in the chat.
Oh, there it is. I'll do yours. Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll be on tomorrow at 3, and we'll be on until about 4. Okay. So,
and I'll be releasing the fives tomorrow. So I'll be releasing the number 5, and then that's tomorrow, and then on Monday we'll be releasing 6 And Melissa and I will be here on Monday live for another teaching. We are going to be talking about your aches and your pains and how that affects you spiritually. So, you know, if you're
Right.
having a knee problem, or if you're having a back problem, what that means spiritually and how to
Yes.
use, or what things to use or how to help you move forward in those things so that you don't have those things anymore, right?
That's right. That's
You're going
right.
out to talk to the man in the moon.
Good idea, Maria.
Right.
And Miss Keisha, hopefully you'll be there with us tomorrow. Um, and I try to get to as many as I can within that 1 hour. Sometimes it just depends on how long I need to work with each one. So, um,
Keisha, my love, trust me, what I'm about to say is not like, I just want you to really, really take heed because Spirit's telling me, Keisha, I love you dearly. So
that's what I was
please
going to say.
accept this.
I was going to say it for.
There was once a time when you smiled so big and you laughed so hard. And they want you to try to find that again because that's what's going to get you out of where you're at. Right? The teacher is coming.
Yep.
There's a space that's there that you know you've just forgotten, and they want you to find that space again. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Jody says, Cancer girl here on the couch, but no bonbons. Damn.
I don't have any either.
Mm-mm.
I got some bridge mix though.
Right.
Substitute.
Right. All right, guys. We're going to let you guys go. Thank you so much again for loving and supporting us always. Thank you for
Yes.
liking and sharing. If you could give us a big thumbs up, if you could share this out to get to more people so that they can feel better. Remember, it takes one in the vibration of unconditional love.
That's right.
One. Okay. So thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Thank you, Melissa, for sharing the stage with me.
Thank you for.
You're welcome. You're a wealth of information. I love to have you. So we will see you guys. Well, actually, she and T will be on tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I will be releasing the Fi's video, but she will be on tomorrow. Yeah, I'm sorry, Walking Miracle. You did miss it. So love you,
Catch
love you,
you.
love you.
Good
Bye.
night, everybody.